Hi there, this is Eitan, and today I'm going to make a review pro and cons as usual on the Spyderco Strech 2 in ZDP 189 or 189 as you prefer, and G10 scales. This model I think is discontinued. I have the another version which is older with FRN, and this one is from laminated steel, I think, in how they call it, super steel blue, and 420 something. Yes, okay, that's nice, but it's not the issue. So let's do a size comparison. So this is near the paramilitary 2, it's similar in size as you see. This is near the Spyderco Endura, a bit bigger, custom scales, and this is near the EC Avispa. So as you see, it's a medium-sized knife, I call it. The blade size, length in centimeters, it's 8.7, in inches is 3.5 inches. The cutting portion is a bit shorter. The blade thickness is 3 millimeters at the thickest size part I tested here. Over here it's 1 millimeter. In inches it's 1.2 inches. The price on that one, this model is discontinued, but it was around 160, 170 US dollars. So let's go to the pros, and then we go to the cons, and then to the final conclusion or bottom line. So what are the pros? Let's start from the blade. I like to start from the blade always. So as you can see, the blade geometry, it's a slicing tool, okay? It's gonna be a great slicer. It's very, very thin, and it has a flat grind all around, distal taping. So we see that it's thickest here and thin here. It's a slicing machine, no doubt. Add this, the type of steel, and you have a long-term slicing machine that you will need to resharpen it less frequently. It depends on your usage, but one of its biggest and main advantages is its slicing capabilities. The grind with this type of steel, wow, it's I see it even a dangerous knife, because if you accidentally cut yourself, it's gonna go deep. It's gonna go deep like a surgical knife. Now the blade has, as you think, it's look a bit weird, you know, if you close it, it's look like waves, but also I'm going to another places. The blade, it look a bit weird, but if you look at the blade type, it seems like a sort of a spear point up here, you know, not sort of, it's a drop point, okay? Now you have the flat portion and you have the curved portion. So if you want to do some push cuts, if you push cuts or draw cuts, it's okay. If you want to do it, Spyderco dedicated this knife is an outdoor knife. I don't know if skinning or stuff like that, I don't know. But you have also this curved portion for longer cuts, so no problem here. There is no something that in the slicing path, because you have a thumb hole, you don't have thumb stud, and so this is the blade. Now you have a 4-position carry option, which is very, very nice. I'm a left-handed, but I must tell you, it never bothered me, even if you have only one. Look, I have now this Microtac, okay, sorry for it's only can carryable here, but it's okay, I'm not that bothered. So let's get back. So you can carry it in 4 ways, which is also a good option, and it's very ergonomic, okay? It's very nice in the hand. You have this curved, and you have this finger choil with, you don't see in every folding knife a finger choil. The finger choil helps you to hold the knife very securely and do precision work, okay? So it's very important to have a finger choil, and you have over here 2, and this also helps to keep, you know, the knife, it's not tight, but it helps to keep it from sliding. It's not a stabbing knife, so if you do draw cuts or push cuts, or so it's very nice and easy and good to hold it. I must say it's very ergonomic knife. If you hold it here or choke it here, it's okay. So those are the advantages. Good design. Now let's go to the disadvantage. Well, the disadvantage, well, it's depends on the user, because the disadvantage is it is design. The blade is a bit thin at the edge, okay, so it can be a bit fragile if you add it to the type of steel, okay, so it's not CPM 3V, it's ZDP 189, which is a very wear resistant steel. High hardness, it will retain its edge for a long time, but it came at a price, this wear resistance. It's a bit more fragile. Now I must say, people think that fragile steel, oh my god, it's gonna be like glass. No, it's steel. I mean, if it's gonna fall on the edge on a concrete floor, it's gonna chip the edge, I guess. But so it's not recommended, but I don't think it's gonna break on you if you cut a hard rope. Okay, let's be real, but you gotta take it under consideration. This is not the toughest steel you're gonna meet. This steel tend to be on the fragile side of steels, so you gotta take it under consideration. This blade is a bit thin, so one of its disadvantages it's the brittleness of the blade. And I say, take it, don't think when I say brittleness it's gonna break like a glass. No, I'm talking about relatively to other, okay, steels. So now another disadvantage, it's a bit annoying. You see this pocket clip? Well, I polished it, it came black. You have this very nice knife, $160, $170 dollar knife, with a nice satin finish blade, G10, and a black clip. What? No, not good. So I polished it, and I think Spyderco should give this one with gray or something like that. Now, as you see, it's not the thinnest beast in the pocket, so it's gonna be a bit wide. I'm gonna compare it to a big knife. Okay, this is a big knife. Everyone, I think, will agree on that. And closed, okay, the stretch too is a bit wider, so it's a bit wide on the pocket, so you gotta take this under consideration. And another annoying thing that I see in a lot of knives, and I do a professional sharpening, so it's annoying, you don't have any sharpening choil over here, so you're gonna have a hard time, or you're gonna scratch, or it's gonna bother you. So if you're using water stones, so you know, in time you're gonna have this stick out if you wear the blade, but it's ZDP 189, so how I don't think you're gonna sharpen it a lot. So I use a list because I don't remember everything. So those were the pros and cons. So let's talk on the bottom line, okay, on that knife. I didn't relate to the weight, so it's in the middle, okay. The weight, I mean, I don't see it as a sort of a disadvantage, but it's not also an advantage. It's not the lightest knife I've encountered. It's 125 grams, which is 4-point-something ounces, 4.4 ounces. There is lighter knives out there, but I don't see it as that disadvantage. So the bottom line, look, as design, it's a good tool, okay? It's a good slicing tool. It's a folding scalpel, okay? It's easy to, not easy, it's very comfortable to use, to grip, okay? You can choke it in a couple of options, and it's a slicing blade, okay? It's gonna be a working tool if you slice a lot. So over here in the design, I think it's very good. If it was a bit longer, it will keep your hands better, but then it was a bit wider. I think what they did over here overall, they did a good comparison and pulled it to the slicing functionality, and it's a good tool, really good tool. As materials, materials are fine. G10 stainless steel liners, lockback, steel lockback. Blade is 189 ZDP steel. The materials are A-OK, are fine materials, not cheap, not unknown steel, not I don't know, plastic or aluminum liners or stuff like that. I think everything is in spot, is good. Implement, I mean, how they built it, how they make it. Well, I think the assembly is Spyderco, you know, it's very good, so no issues here. And the price, I think the price is worth it. 160 or 170 US dollars for the price. I think it's okay. So that's it. If you're looking for a slicing knife and you like Spyderco, I think it's one of the good out there for the steel, in that steel, but it's a discontinued model. Now, I'll be more than happy to hear in the comment section if you have any ideas to how I can improve my my reviews, if I need to add stuff. I know that I didn't mention at the start that this is a lockback, the locking mechanism, or if it's Teflon washers or bronze washers. I think bronze in that case. So if you have any ideas, you can leave it in the comment, and I'll be more than happy to have feedback. I hope that it helped you to choose, and that's it. So till now, bye bye.